everybody, happy Saturday to you. Hope that you're enjoying your Saturday, whatever you're doing. If you're off, if you're at work, be safe. If you're off, be safe on the road as well. But I'm off today and I'm going to make a few runs. But I came on to tell you guys just a quick some quick information about the flight attendant class and the training and what it entails. So first and foremost, to be a flight attendant, you must be 18 years of age. So that's the minimum age that you have to be in order to be a flight attendant, okay? If you're 18 years, you're eligible to apply to any of the Bahamian Airlines, Western Air, Bahamas Air, to be a flight attendant. There may be some other airlines coming up, I'm not sure, but for right now, the two major airlines are Western Air and Bahamas Air. So the minimum age requirement is 18. You must be able to undergo intense initial training, which is inclusive of first aid, CRM, the emergency drills, basic and dock, dangerous goods. Alright, and of course, once you're successful in passing these training, then you move on to the second phase, which is where you do but before that, you have to take an exam, the initial exam, the flight attendant written exam. You'll have to pass that by 80%. I don't know, some airlines are different. Every airline is different. So for my airline where I work, it's 80% passing mark. And then I think you would be able to get a retest if you get under 80. Okay, but you must get an 80%, which is the passing mark, the written exam. Then you'll have to go on and do the practical exam, whereas you do your emergency drills on board the aircraft or aircrafts. How many aircrafts that we service right now? So you'll have to do that with an inspector from Civil Aviation Authority. So the inspector will be on board, and he or she will then do your competency check or proficiency check, same thing, and you'll be able to, you must demonstrate the emergency drills, opening all of the emergency exits, also performing your shadow commands, directing passengers to the exits, the open exits. Then you're going to have your block exits, whereas, in an emergency, some exits may not be able to open. So you're going to have to be able to block these exits, show the demonstration, say the shadow commands for the block exit procedures. You'll have to do that as well. All right. Once you're successful with this, then the authorities, like I said, which is Civil Aviation, they will then sign you off as being proficient for you to actually start your line flying. Okay. So once they've done this, you get your license to fly. This is where you'll get your license. But before you can actually get a proficiency check with them or start your proficiency check with them, sorry, I'm holding my phone and driving, which I should not be doing. But hey, it happens sometimes. Okay, so before you would get your license, you'll have to undergo your medical. So your medical, you have to have your medical before you actually could perform any exams, like the practical exams, I should say. All right, the emergency drills, and then of course, the demonstrations and all that. All right, so like I say, once you're successful with that, then they will issue you your license to conduct your line flying, your LOEs and stuff like that. All right. What else I missed? And then once you start your line flying, you would then, with an instructor, obviously, you're going to start your line flying with one of the instructors. Once that's done and they deem you as fit to be a flight attendant, to fly by yourself, then you'll have to do an initial line flying with the inspector again. Now, once that's done, you'll be officially signed off as a flight attendant. Okay, so the process is not easy, and it's not as fast as you think, because the training itself is about 4 to 6 weeks. It could be longer sometimes, it depends. But yeah, but 4 to 6 weeks is basically the amount of time that you have to spend in training. All right. And another thing is, you know, being a flight attendant is not an easy job. Now, if there's something that you like to do or you want to do, you truly want to do, and you truly love meeting people and you love people, or you're a people's person, then this is the job for you. But if this is just something that you want to just, you know, just do on the side and look pretty and pull your bag, and no, it's not that type of job. Which it all entails, you know, about the beauty part. Yeah, all of that is included. But you're gonna have to deal with emergency situations. You're gonna have to deal with every other situation, emergency situations, such as first aid. You're gonna have some passengers that may experience a heart attack. Some passengers, you may have a dead passenger on board. So you're gonna have to know all of these procedures. So it's not easy. You have to be ready to deal with everything on the aircraft in the cabin. So this is pretty much what flight attendants on a day-to-day basis do. This is what we do. So our job is not easy, because it's like we're the babysitter. You know, it's like a plane full of passengers, but yet they're still children. But I mean, I'm not literally children, but you have to treat them as such, not literally now. Okay? I say that to say, because you have to watch over them. You have to actually watch your surroundings, watch what they do. You have to look out for them, making sure that they're not doing anything out of the ordinary. All right? And of course, you have to make sure that if you were to have an emergency, that you must get these passengers out of the plane, out of the aircraft, with under 90 seconds. So under 90 seconds, you have to evacuate the whole aircraft, which means that if you have a full flight of passengers, under 90 seconds, everybody should be out of that aircraft. All right? So yeah, but that's pretty much it, like the basics of being a flight attendant. All right? So like I said, the training is 4 to 6 weeks. It's intense. It's going to be more intense now because of the regulations. So yeah, but if you want to do it, just go ahead and do it. If this is something that you always want to do, I encourage you to do it. But I also encourage you that if this is not something that you want to do, then don't do it. All right? And then sometimes we work long hours, stuff like that is expected. Okay, so yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with some more information. You could put your comments or your concerns down low in the box, and I'll get back to you, or I'll respond to them as soon as I get a chance. So thank you guys so much. And this is me. Yeah, I'm off today. No makeup. I don't like makeup, but as a flight attendant, it's mandatory for you to wear makeup. All right? Okay, so have a good Saturday, guys. Take care. Bye.